On February 1st, 1960, Joseph McNeil, Franklin McCain, David Richmond, and Azal Blair Jr., who were all of African American descent, walked into Greensboro F.W. Woolworth Company public store. As you may know, African Americans were not served in public restaurants, so they had to go to the kitchen to eat and serve themselves. One of the men said, "We believe, since we put books and papers in the other part of the store, we should get served in this part." They were forced to leave. They were not served. 25 men and 4 women enter Woolworth's lunch counter and continue the sit-in. And soon students occupy 63 of the 65 seats available. By February 5th, 1960, more than 300 students were taking part in this protest. Thomas L. Victors and Laodice Victors sued the Chapel Hill Board because their son could not attend school nearest to home because of the segregation. Before the sit-in, a teacher at Dudley High School had urged students to boycott downtown theaters. Edward Zane calls together managers from 8 downtown stores to force the issues of desegregation. Zane went to the AT to tell the students of the committee's failure to integrate.
45 young African Americans marched into the Crest store and refused to leave the lunch counter. They were the only blacks arrested during the demonstration. Martin Luther King Jr. gives his "I Have a Dream" speech in Washington Square on August 28, 1963. The 24th Amendment outlaws poll taxes for national elections. On February 2, 1965, Martin Luther King is arrested in Selma, Alabama, during a voting rights demonstration. On February 21, 1965, Malcolm X, African-American nationalist leader, was assassinated while addressing a meeting in Harlem. Later, 2 African-American men were arrested and charged with murder. On October 29, 1969, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that school districts must end racial segregation.